Hey guys, Jabby back. We've still got a little bit more to investigate. So let's investigate. Oh, did it just reminds us every time we come back in for right now, I guess? Puzzle star! Ooh. Well, the 8 ones are all easy. We know that. We know that. This one's an easy one, actually. Boop. Got 2 there, got 2 there. At least 4 there. At least 5 there. Got at least 7 there, but that's all taken up, so that's done. Bloop. 4, 4. Got our 5. 1. Got her 4, got her 4. Her 1. Okay. So we got our 1 there. Now we're in the tricky part of it, just cleaning up this corner bit. If we want to, we can just go ahead and make it easy on ourselves and do this little number. Now that's all done. That can't fit that. Nothing there, so that goes there. This row's done. That has to fit that. This is filled in. So bloop and bloop. What's that? You found Miss Terry toy. Miss Terry toy. Detective, rank up! A new bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. Oh, we're gonna do those later. Hey, what's this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Miss Terry figurine. And it's a rare one, too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything? Aside from strong urge to pull Becky's head off? No. The eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terry? They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I actually have another one just like it right here in my Oh, wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief? It was just laying here on the floor. On the floor? But it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out there that would kill to own this. Calm down. It's just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? I almost lost my cool there. Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Firestein taught you? I'm sorry I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. Sorry, John. I really didn't know it was yours. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving Plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. No, Dr. Fairstein says I have to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? Yeah. You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Ooh, out of investigations, let's question Becky again. Click Show Evidence to show evidence collected by Scout to Suspect and prompt new revelations. Present evidence. You know, you're more than welcome to escape with us through the air vent if you want. Me? Crawl into an air vent? You must be kidding. It'll be full of spiders and rats. I guess you're right. There might even be rat-sized spiders. Oh my god, is that a real thing? There are several species of spider comparable in size to average rat. Would you like to know more? Get away from me. So you definitely don't want to come with us. Over my dead body. Okay, this is definitely not a car key. Car key? What are you giving me that for? Oh my god, are you tracking my cycle? What kind of weird stalker are you, Connor? Are you just going to show me whatever trash you picked up off the floor? Newsflash, I don't care. Okay, same thing, and Miss Terry toy. Oh great, even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? Nope. It's the one from the alien bug cult. I hated that episode. You know it took Casey 3 hours to get all that green gunk out of my hair? Hey, excuse me, Miss Caw. I couldn't help overhearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus. And it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times. Look, I don't care what color it was. That crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh, please. It's all made up anyway. It's because I'm there, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to help build long-term viewership. What the hell have canons got to do with anything? Can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done. Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. This isn't about you! Now I know you're crazy. Well, that'll work for a distraction. I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Wait, before we climb in, any ideas of where the vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. Puzzle start! Oh. Well, we have some easy fills to start us off with. That's nice. Bloop. Always appreciate some easy fills. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 5, 5. 5. 3, 3. There it goes. You found ventilation map. Current score 30,000. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of a similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No. If I'm going to find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. I just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks pretty tight. You sure we're not going to get stuck in there? Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body and... You did what? You did what? I took approximate measurements of your body compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft. It is unlikely. You'll become stuck. Did I do something bad? Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened. What measurements? Hey, you can make jokes. Come on, let's get in that vent before I start having a second thought. The Verret vent is open. They climb inside. Okay, well, we're back in Blake's place, and the body is still there. Okay. It's been there for several hours. You haven't had anyone come in and... okay, whatever. I guess. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? Good question. They'll find... whoever did this to you, Blake. I'm making sure. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Sorry, 432 objects. Could you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. Understood. I'll scan the room. More. Puzzle start. Ooh, a big one. Well, we can start here, and we know... Well, we can actually start here. Boop. 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 Anyway. We don't know that. Anyway, one of the neat things you can do with nanograms about stuff like 6-1 right there, and it doesn't neatly fill it up, but it does make 8. So we use the overlap thing to get the 6. But we also know that it has to have at least 2 blocks off to the side. So 1, 2. There we go. We have a whole lot of good stuff right there. Good stuff. We know that can't fit in there. We know those can go in there. Bloop, bloop. Which means we cross those out as well. Which means we cross that out as well. No, that's done. So we do that, and there's the one there. So we can put that down and bloop. Now 3 and 4. Plus the gap right here will make 8. There's a 2 play, and we can do that. And look, we got this row done. Nice. And we can pop that there too, and pop that there too, which means we can pop that there. Which means, at the very least, like we can... I was looking over here for a second. My bad. We can say this may or may not be 1. So we'll just assume if it is 1, that there's a space there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that has to have a 1. So that's cool. 4 space, can't take that up. 4 space takes these 3. Makes that column, row. And those rows are all done. Nice, huh? We know the 2's there, so that's donezoed. 3. 6 has to go there. No other place for this 1 to be, so that happens that way. 2 there. Makes that that. Makes that that. Makes that that and that. You found medical report. Oh, so they did have someone examine. Thank the Lord. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone to check in on the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to know the basics about the murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show? Yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies in the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting? Ah, I see. This show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read this report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30? According to my internal chronometer, that was when we met in the parking lot. Of course, Scout. I just found my alibi. Oh, jeez, Miss Riley, what are you doing here? Question boy. You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Rye. You're gonna get yourself arrested. I couldn't stay in the break room. I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but I couldn't stay in that room. How'd you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door. I crawled through the ventilation system with a little help from Scout here. I am Scout. Hi. What is that, a flying fax machine? He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me drawings from home, and they come out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they've got him doing macaroni art at school. Cheese gummed up the machine something awful. Bill? I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? You know I'd do anything to help you out, Ms. Masri. Ms. Rahi. I keep messing this up with the Ms. in front of it because my brain supplants Miss with the first half of her last name. So my brain double speaks over itself. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? Oh, he put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were just reading it a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh, geez, that's super important. Detective Cross is gonna be so cross when he hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. You and Detective Cross, what do you think of him? Honestly, he's kind of scary. I told him I liked his badge, and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. That's why he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there, menacingly. Felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said, it was unprofessional. I like this tie. I want to prove my innocence. All I want to do is prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Oh, you're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrai. Shouldn't we let the detective do his job? And stay in this break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer is going to get away before he even interviewed us. Look, I know I'm just an actor in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character. But I can help. Maybe. But you're going to need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report said Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it on your show. You need evidence. Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cycle buffer of the past few hours on visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. All that technology, they didn't think to give you a printer. I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system that we're supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management. Wait, you're saying there's CCTV outside? And he was running on his own. Well, sure. No one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. Present evidence. Car keys? Oh, geez. Is that really important right now, Ms. Rye? Bill, the CCTV can prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show to Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. Guarded from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast them with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Honor, I don't have... Yes, that is the thing he can do. Obviously. Now, could you go and get that tape, please? Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure, I'll be as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene is nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did. I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now that I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Door opens. Bill, did you get the tapes already? Uh-huh. Jesus! Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. Sure thing, our Lord and Savior and the Holy Ghost. Running with the joke. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? We may have to do that next time. We got a lot of puzzles under our belt, and we made some headway. So until then, I think this is where we're going to sign off. So this is going to be Jeffy signing out. I kind of flubbed my own exit there. Y'all have a good one.